One of the reasons I wanted to do this workshop around overwhelm and stress and adrenal fatigue is because that a lot of people I know that are wanting to change their life in some way are having a lot of stress, and a lot of their nervous system is like it's like your hands are clenched up and you feel tense underneath the surface all the time, especially if you are wanting to change an aspect of your life. For example, wanting to make more money, you want to expand your business, you want to leave a relationship, you want to start a business, you want to do something totally different than what you're used to. And what is happening, I've been seeing in my clients and people around me, is that their nervous system is getting overloaded with a lot of stress and a lot of overwhelm, and their adrenals are fatiguing. And a lot of my clients that I worked with have adrenal fatigue, and they don't even really know it, because what happens a lot is that if they have a lot of post-traumatic stress syndrome, that something adverse happened to them when they were younger, what happens is that when somebody with PTSD or some sort of overwhelm are trying to change their life, they get overwhelmed and stressed super quickly. And that's what happened to me a lot when I was trying to change my life, is that I would work on my business, or I would take a course, or I would want to change an aspect of my life, including making money, and my nervous system would start freezing up and I would shut down and I wouldn't move to that next level. So it's really important. This workshop that I'm doing is really important because what I'm going to do is to calm down your nervous system, calm down your adrenals. So for example, if you're wanting to grow your business from, let's say, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 a month to the next level up, what happens for most people is that their nervous system gets really tight, and they start freezing up at the idea of jumping, leaping up to that next step. So a lot of people I know actually freeze up and they go the other way. What happens with my workshop, what's going to happen for you when you're moving to that next level of your business and wanting to expand and help more people, is that your nervous system is going to calm down and you're not going to be triggered as much by different things that are coming up. Why this is relevant for you. So I actually had an old client that we were talking about him going after a $50 million investor. And then he has a $100 million investor that is wanting to come on board with his company. So what is happening to his nervous system and his adrenals is that he's starting to get really uptight and stressed out by this huge leap that his business could have by having that 50 million and $100 million investor come on board. It's going to totally change his life. So what's happening is that he's starting to get constricted and his adrenals are starting to get overloaded. So we were talking about how this new technique that I've been working with is that I just started realizing that when you calm down your adrenals, what happens is that it allows you to start manifesting more money. It allows you to start seeing money opportunities coming in. It starts to allow you to see those next steps if you're wanting to change your life in some way. Maybe you're wanting to change your job, and maybe you're wanting to move to that island paradise, but part of you is really stressed out about doing that. So what I've found is that the adrenal work that we're doing with a lot of my clients is really having an amazing effect on them, and they're exploding in terms of getting more clients, allowing themselves to see opportunities, and allowing themselves, excuse my language, to not give a fuck. So what I mean is that the things that they gave a fuck about, the things in their environment, worrying about debt, worrying about money coming in, worrying about clients, worrying about what's going to happen in the relationship, it is what happens is that they're coming down their nervous system and their adrenals so much that they're seeing these opportunities that they never would have seen if we didn't work on those adrenals. So this is hugely relevant for you because a lot of my clients, for example, if you're a real estate agent or a broker and you're going from an average sell of 500,000 to 750 or $1 million, there's a level of stress around that. And what happens is that the stress will overwhelm you and you'll shut down. So with this technique that I'm going to teach you, it's going to help you relax and feel so much more calm about taking those necessary steps in your development, whatever they are. So if you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to grow your business, if you're wanting to have more clients, if you want to make a leap in terms of making more money, or if you want to tell everybody to F off and do your own thing, this is going to allow you to do that because your nervous system is calm about the changes. And what happens for me is when I was starting to change things, I would get triggered all over the place. And because I've been working in this technique on my adrenals and on my endocrine system, is that I'm showing up so much differently in my relationships and my job, and I'm seeing opportunities that I've never seen before because I don't get triggered and I don't get freaked out, I don't get fearful, I don't get doty about things, and I'm just allowing things to be manifested in my life. A lot of my clients are going down a different road because they are comfortable with these changes in their lives, their personal lives and their business. So everybody that is feeling like a squirrel and you're running around like a dog with its tail, because I grew up with a lot of dogs, they were racing around and they would get dizzy and they wouldn't be getting anywhere. So if you're running around in circles and feeling like you're on a hamster wheel, probably what's happening is that your adrenals are overloaded and you're stressed out and overwhelmed by something in your life, in your personal, professional life. Then I suggest invite you to come to this workshop. And if you are manifesting inconsistent results in your life around making more money, having that relationship, having consistency in some level of your life, I would really invite you to come in and come into this workshop, because what's going to happen is that the relationship, so if you have a level of fear around having a new relationship, having more clients, about changing your life, changing your job, allowing yourself to expand yourself in some way, personally and professionally, and right now you're feeling a little constricted and fearful and worried, what this workshop's going to do, because we're going to specifically work on one issue that really freaks you out. So for me, it's about expanding my business and allowing myself to have the lifestyle and the freedom that I want, and it freaks me out. And every time I'm in my business and something new comes up, my nervous system just goes a little wonky, and I have to work on my adrenals and work on my nervous system to allow myself to take on this next development. And this is what's going to happen for you, is that this workshop is going to allow you to step into your power and empower yourself to take those necessary steps in a very simple, easy, very safe way. And this is the thing that I want you to be clear about, is that at some level, whether it's in your personal or professional life, whether you're trying to grow your business or change something in your personal life, you're not feeling safe. And there's a level of fear that might be underneath the surface, underneath the subconscious. And what we're going to do is we're going to get that fear and that doubt and that feeling of unsafety, because I grew up around people that made me feel unsafe. So I was like this all the time. So I grew up as an adult with this nervous system that was tweaked all the time. And what happens in the last 6 years is that my nervous system's calmed down so that I can see opportunities. My clients can see opportunities to manifest for more money, to change their life, have a lifestyle, leave their job, start traveling the world, start increasing their rates, start working with another level of clientele that they never would have because their adrenals, their overwhelm, their stress, and their nervous system and their endocrine system, it was just too much for them. I'm going to record it for you so you can have it. You can go back through it. We're going to work on one issue that freaks the heck out of you, whatever it is, and we're just going to release that and allow you to step in powerfully to the next step. And if you're a fast starter, if you need some extra support, or if you know for yourself that you want to jump in and do a one-on-one session with me, you can do that, and I'll put the prices down below. It's that you can come and work with me and just dive into that one thing that is freaking you out, that you know subconsciously or unconsciously, that is blocking you from moving forward. People come to me that have a fear of being seen, and I had a fear of being seen. And a lot of people want to do videos and they want to be on stage, but it freaks the heck out of them. So this is the perfect workshop for you to come in and understand what is really behind that and just release that stuff from your nervous system and your adrenals. And I've lived on the fence. I've lived my life in a closet, scared out of my mind to show up. And this workshop's going to help you show up in a powerful way. So trust your intuition, show up for the workshop, and the session with me, whatever is right for you. And I'll put the links below for all of that, just to let you know where to do that. So I'm just looking so much forward to it because I'm seeing amazing results. I'm seeing amazing results for me, and I want to give that to you. I would love to help you because life is short, and I just want you to have the best life possible. And I want you to have the best life possible now, so that you can just jump into the next 3 months and say, holy shit, I'm having a great time, and I'm manifesting what I want. I'm traveling where I want. I have clients. I'm changing a job. I'm changing a relationship, and I am comfortable with that. I want you all to have that. So any questions, leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and share this with somebody that really needs to calm down their nervous system, calm down that level of stress that they might be feeling. And if you know somebody that is dealing with adrenal fatigue, let them know that this workshop's going on. Take care of yourself, and have a great evening. Have a great day if you're across the world, and we'll talk soon.